Hello, how are you today? I hope you're doing great. I'm also doing fine. So, today I want us to talk about how to live a legendary life. Yeah, how to live a legendary life. Now, before we continue, I want us to understand the term legendary first. So, when I talk about legendary life, I mean a life that is memorable, a life that is unforgettable. So, for example, you're working in an organization. Are you doing something that people will remember you with when you're not there? Yeah, you are still living with your parents. Are you doing something that people in your home will remember you with? Maybe one day when you are out married or somewhere working, or now you've started your own family and living away from them. Will people miss you? Will people remember you? Will people remember what you did, or will they be relieved because you're now gone? So that is what I want us to talk about today. So I did a little bit of a research and I found a few points on how to live a legendary life. So it's not that few. There are around 20 points, and now today I want to talk about. Let us discuss around 10, then the rest we'll discuss another day. So number one point is treat people better than they expect. Treat people better than they expect. There is a way that when you're interacting with someone, there is a way they expect you to treat them. Or maybe you set a trend, or there is just a particular way that people will expect you to treat them. Yeah, depending on the rank, your relationship with them, or how you are related to them. So, how to live a legendary life? They are encouraging us to treat people beyond their expectation. Yeah, maybe you have a friend who always just say, "Oh, come in and do this and this and this." You can't serve yourself. Do away with that norm. Yeah, treat them better. Surprise them with how you treat them, how you talk to them, how you handle their emotions, how you listen to them. So treat people better than they expect. Number two, love deeply but wisely. Love is very important, and we are being encouraged to love one another. Every day when you go to church, you say, "Oh, love one another, love your neighbors, you love yourself." But do you just love because it's good? No. Love deeply but wisely. Be wise in that love. Be wise when loving somebody. Yeah? Just don't, I mean, don't close your eyes to things that are obvious. Yeah, because yes, we love someone, he's maybe he or she is toxic to you, but because you love them, you don't want to point that out. You don't want to defend yourself because you love them. They are maybe using you, maybe financially, or maybe whichever way. But because you love them, you don't want to tell them that whatever you're doing is wrong. So that is loving foolishly. We are being told to be wise in that love. So be wise, open your eyes, and do what is necessary. Don't just love because love is everything, but love because you want to love, but love wisely. Stand for something or fall for anything. As a human being, you should always have your stand. Have your standard and have your stand. When you say no, mean no. When you say yes, let your yes be yes. Because if you don't have a stand, you'll end up falling for anything. Somebody will tell you, "Oh, well, let us go and do this." In your heart that you don't like that. But because you don't have a stand, you find yourself doing something that is against your will. Because something that is against your belief, something that is against God's will. Yes. So you should have a stand. If you decided that for me and my family, I'll serve the Lord, let nobody tell you otherwise. When somebody is trying to convince you that going to church is a waste of time, that people in church are worse than those who are not in church, say, "I'm not going for anybody. I'm going for myself." Yeah. I'm not them. And by the way, if you are people, bad people, church is meant for bad people. And I'm one of them. That's why I'm going to church so that one day I'll get born again. One day I'll be saved. Yeah? So you should always have a stand in life. Otherwise, you'll end up falling for anything. Another point is surround yourself with builders, not to destroy us. Yes, there are people who will always discourage you from doing anything. You want to study, they have a reason for you not to study. You want to apply for another job, they have a reason for you not to apply for another job. You want to have another kid, they have a reason for you not to have another kid. You want to settle down and have a family, they have a reason for not having a family. There are people who will never encourage you to do anything positive with your life. Everything is bad in their view. So such kind of people you should put aside and surround yourself with people who will encourage you to do things that make you grow as a person. Another point is make consistency your brand. Consistency is key. When you want to do something and you do it today and tomorrow you're not there, it will never go far. You want to study and today you're studying, maybe you've decided that I want to start reading books. You take this book to read one chapter, then you stop. You'll never find reading fun. Like you'll never enjoy reading. But when you read consistently, you'll find yourself getting into books. And that is how you grow. So consistency is key. Um, choose discipline over desire. You've decided that I want to start going to gym. And then the process of going to gym, you feel that desire of maybe going to hang out with friends. Yeah? Hanging out with friends is not bad. But hanging out with friends when you are supposed to be at the gym because you've made up your mind you want to keep fit, yeah, and do exercise and all that, that is bad. So do not choose desire over discipline. Remain disciplined to whatever you are doing, then you will go far. And that way you will also live a legendary life. Outwork your yesterday, not others. When you start outworking others, you will become a jealous person, and a jealous person is very dangerous. Jealousy can make you do things that are horrible. You can even kill someone because of jealousy. Yeah. So your focus should be you as a person. Look at yourself and say, tomorrow I want to be better than I am today. Yeah. I want to go far. Yes. So work towards improving yourself. I have master's degree, but I wish to be a doctor one day. I want to be, a PhD holder. So don't start saying, oh, my age mate is having PhD, I know this, and but anyway, it's because of the family that she's coming from, they are rich and the family is supportive of them. Don't do that. You'll get discouraged and you'll start envying people, which is bad. Say, I have my diplomas, I have my certificate, I have my degree, but my aim is to be a PhD holder. So from next year, I want to start pursuing my master's, and God willing, I'll do my PhD. Work towards improving yourself. Leave every place better than you found it. Leave every place better than you found it. When you go to a place, try to be a positive impact in that place. Yes? You go to work in a new organization, try to bring something that can improve their performance or their relationship with one another. Don't be a troublemaker, be a peacemaker if you can. Yes? And maybe a simple example, you're going to a public washroom. I'm sure most of us, we've gone to public washrooms and we know how they're always horrible. Were they horrible and yet they're always being cleaned because people don't care. So when we go with the idea of I want to leave this place better than I found it, then it will never be like that ever again. Yes, you go, you do a thing, you flush and make sure maybe if you spill water, you can take that maybe tissue, wipe it off and throw it away, and then you clean your hands and go. Leave that place better than you found it. Trust me, if you all do that, then this world will be a better place to live in. Another point is protect your peace like treasure. Peace of mind is very important. You know, when you're doing something with a peaceful mind, you'll do it perfectly. But you're doing it with a disturbed mind, you'll end up not even finishing it. Yes? So protect your peace like it's the only treasure that you have because truly it's treasure. When you realize that there is somebody that is coming with a negative energy towards you, ignore. Run if you can. Your peace of mind is very important. Another point is build habits stronger than excuses. Yes, build your habits better than excuses. Don't have. There are people who always have excuse for anything and everything, and such kind of people will never go far. Why did you do this? Oh, I didn't do this because of this and this and this. Oh, not because I didn't. You can just fail to do something. You know very well that there was nothing serious that prevented you from doing it, but you'll always have an excuse for it. Avoid excuses and build your habits. Chase progress, not perfection. No one is perfect in this world, and no one will ever be. He can never be perfect. So, for us, our focus should be on how to make progress, not to be perfect. Because if you focus on being perfect, you'll never do anything. No one can never be perfect. The last one is wake up with purpose, not alarms. Before you go to bed, please have a plan of what you will do tomorrow so that when you wake up purposefully. You wake up knowing what you're going to do. Yes, you have a list of things that you're planning to do. So you'll find yourself moving. Yeah. But you just wake up because it's time to wake up. You don't know what to do. You don't know where to go. You don't know where to start. You don't know what to eat. You don't know. You end up doing nothing. Before you know it, it's evening and you've done nothing constructive. So be purposeful with your life. Have plans so that you don't end up wasting a lot of time thinking of what to do when you should be moving. That is all I had for you today. May God bless you all. I hope you're blessed. If you have any point, please feel free to leave it for me in the comment section. Bye bye.